Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgets.com, and today we are going to do a quick comparison in between all the Nokia Asha series phone which has been launched till now from Nokia, and they are going some of these are actually available in India, whereas some of them will come very soon. So we have the Nokia Asha 501, which was the first Nokia Asha series phone which was launched in India some months ago. And this phone is one of the rockstar phone. This is pretty good phone in terms of the overall build quality, the form factor, the portability of it. It is quite handy phone, and it is quite light as well in terms of the overall weight. When it comes to the functionality, it is a normal simple phone with simple functionality and simple UI. It is something which is a kind of a very simple UI which you can use. Again, it is not running any kind of heavy software. It is running a custom version of Java which has been designed by Nokia to run on this specific phone. Whereas if we talk about other phones which we have with us, as of now, we have the Nokia Asha 503 with us, we have the Nokia Asha 502 with us, and we have the Nokia Asha 500 as well, which is launched today. So these are the three phones which has been launched today, and if we compare these phones on the specifications with the Nokia Asha 501, which is already available in India, these phones will come in India very soon as far as the availability is concerned. But as far as specifications is concerned, we are just going to give you a detailed comparison of these phones in terms of specifications, in terms of the camera, in terms of the build quality, the form factor, and the overall look and feel. Now, firstly, talking about the look and feel is kind of different on these three phones because Nokia has actually followed a different design language while designing these phones. Because when it comes to the back cover, which was used to be matte finish on the Nokia Asha 501, it is now a glossy kind of finish with glass, which actually holds the back cover inside it, and the glass and the back cover are actually sealed together. So if you remove the back side of any of these three devices, you will also get the back cover inside. And let me just show you the same. So if we remove the back cover on this one, so the back cover is actually the plastic back cover, which is a matte finish back cover just like this one, is actually sealed inside this glass unit, which is actually not glass, but it is plastic, and it is good quality plastic which they have used. Again, this will give a premium look to these devices, as you can easily notice, but there are some disadvantages as well. That means you get the fingerprints and scratches very easily on these devices over time, which you can easily notice. However, you won't notice that fingerprints and scratches on this device with time. That is something which is different as compared to these three devices or four devices are concerned. When it comes to the camera and other specifications, one thing which we like about these devices is that the new devices, the new Asha series phone, have the capacitive touch button as far as the front home button is concerned. We have the touch capacitive buttons on all of these phones, whereas we have a physical home button on the Nokia Asha 501. And when it comes to the front design is again the same. We have the same kind of design. There is nothing different. There is a little bit difference in terms of the display size. That is, we have a 2.8-inch display on the Nokia Asha 500, whereas we have got 3-inch display on all of these phones. And again, the form factor is slightly different because of this extra glass edge which is there on these two devices. These devices are slightly taller in terms of the overall height, as well as they are kind of little bit thick as well because of this glass. That is something which we can tell you. Apart from this, if we take a look over the camera on these four devices, we have a 2-megapixel camera, which is the lowest out of all on the Nokia Asha 500, whereas we have got a 5-megapixel camera on Nokia Asha 502 with LED flash for the low light, and we have got a 5-megapixel camera on this device with LED flash for low light, whereas the camera which we have seen on the Nokia Asha 501 is a 3.15 megapixel camera, and all of these cameras are again fixed focus. None of them is autofocus. As far as connectivity is concerned, there is a difference. We have 3G support for the first time on the Nokia Asha phone, that is Nokia Asha 503, whereas these three phones will support 2G. This one will support a 3G SIM card as well. All of these phones will come with a dual SIM variant, so you will have the functionality of using two SIM cards in all of these phones. They will also come with a micro SD memory card slot, so you can expand the storage of the device by using a micro SD memory card. And again, you might get a 4GB memory card as well with these devices whenever they come to India. This one, and this one, as you get with the Nokia Asha 501. So that is another difference which we can tell you. Again, when it comes to the overall build quality, the build quality is kind of looking premium on these three devices, which we can see, which has got a kind of a glass, transparent glass on the back side which holds the back cover. But again, there is a disadvantage that it gets the fingerprints and scratches very easily. However, in terms of the overall specifications, we have better camera on these two devices, which is the 5 megapixel camera, whereas the camera is lowest on the Nokia Asha 500 and it is 3.15 on this device. And when it comes to the software part, now the software part is that we have the slight changes in the software part. However, we have the same kind of software on all of these phones, which is the Nokia Asha 1.0 software, but the software version has been enhanced and it has been improved. There are some new functionalities which we can see in the fast lane, which is there on all of these new phones which are launched today. So again, these software functionalities, which are the new features as far as fast lane is concerned, as far as home screen is concerned, you can also launch the camera on these devices by just swiping upwards. So you can actually launch the camera like this. That is another new functionality as far as the software is concerned. Another thing which we can notice is that within the fast lane, you will get to see the notifications as well. If someone is actually commented on the status update which you have made on Facebook, you will get to know how much comments and how much likes you have got. So these are new changes as far as software is concerned. Apart from this, the software is almost the same on all of four devices. However, these software changes will also come very soon on the Nokia Asha 501. Now again, as far as the price is concerned, the lowest price of Nokia Asha series phone will be the Nokia Asha 500. Then it will come to Nokia Asha 501. Then you will have Nokia Asha 502, and then you have the Nokia Asha 503. And again, there are differences in between them as far as specification, which we just pointed out. There are differences in between them as far as build quality is concerned, as we just pointed out. So in all of these phones are equally good. Again, if you want a budget phone, a very simple phone with a basic camera and you don't need the camera much, you can always go for the Nokia Asha 500. Whereas if you want a phone which has a slightly better camera, and the overall capability of the device should also be good. The build quality of the device should be better. The finishing of the device is something which matters to you a lot. If you like the matte finish, you can always go for the Nokia Asha 501. Whereas if you want a device with a better camera altogether, apart from these two, better than these two, then you can always go for the Nokia Asha 502. And you get a 5 megapixel camera on this device with LED flash as well. Again, better quality of camera you will get on this device. But if you want a Nokia Asha phone with the 3G capability, then you can always go for the Nokia Asha 30. And if you want the Nokia Asha phone with the 3G capability, you can always select the Nokia Asha 503 out of all these four, because this one will have the 3G capability, whereas all the other three will not have the 3G capability. They will only support the 2G SIM card. So this is the difference in between these phones. Again, you get all these devices in the same color format. You get them in green, white, black, red as well. So whichever color you would like, you can go for it. If you actually think a lot about the build quality and the finishing of the phone, if you like the matte finish, you can always go for the Nokia Asha 501 as well, because it is going to be available in India even when these devices are rolled out. But again, you get a better camera on these devices, at least on these two, and then you get 3G support on this one. You get better camera with LED flash on this one, and the overall look and feel is quite premium on all of these three as compared to this one. But the finishing is not too good, because it will get the fingerprints and scratches very easily, which you can easily notice on all of these three. So that's all from us as far as the quick hands-on comparison and review of the Nokia Asha series phone, which is now available. If we take a look over these phones, from the side profile, we have the same kind of layout for the buttons. There is a minimal change in the position of the buttons. On the top, we have the 3.5mm audio jack and the micro USB port on all of these four phones. We have another slot over here, we are not sure. Okay, this one is for the charging. So this one will charge with a thin pin charger, whereas the other difference here we have on the other devices which are launched today is that these devices will get charged through the micro USB cable, as well as they can do the data syncing as well. The micro USB cable on the new Asha phones is actually for charging as well as for the data syncing, whereas it is only for data over here on the Nokia Asha 501. And we have another port for actually charging, which will be a circular thin pin charger port. And on this side we see the devices. At the bottom we have the primary mic, which can be easily located on these two, whereas the primary mic is over here on this one. and it is over here on this one, as you can see. So on this side again we have the same kind of placement for the volume rockers and the power and sleep key. So that's all from us as far as the quick hands-on comparison and review of the Nokia Asha series phone. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device or any of these 3-4 devices. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.